let's suppose I'm having this program XYZN where I'm taking an if statements where my n is greater than 2. I'll discuss why I have taken 2 over here. Okay, so let's suppose I'm having some statements and then my function is called in the root of n. I have to write a recurrence relation for this. Let's suppose this is a function Tn, then this become function as T root n. This take 1 unit of time, this take 1 unit of time. So the recurrence relation that I will be getting is Tn equals to T n raised to the power of 1 by 2 plus some constant for the values greater than 2, and for the values equals to 2, let's suppose I'm having a result as 1. I have to solve this. See, now my function was Tn equals to T n raised to the power of 1 by 2 plus 1. This is my equation 1. I have to find the value of Tn by 2. So I'm going to substitute n raised to the power of 1 by 2 or root n to my equation 1. So what I get is T n raised to the power of 1 by 2 is equals to T n raised to the power of 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 plus 1. So this becomes T n raised to the power of 1 by 2 whole square plus 1. I'm going to substitute this in my equation 1. So the result that I will be getting is Tn equals to T n by 1 raised to the power of 1 by 2 square plus 1, and I'm going to copy this 1 to this statement. So this is my second equation. Now I want the value of Tn by 2 whole square. So the value would be, we will be putting this in my equation 1. So I would be getting T n raised to the power of 1 by 2 square is equals to T n raised to the power of 1 by 2 square into 1 by 2 plus 1. So the answer that I will be getting is T n raised to the power of 1 by 2 cube plus 1. Again, I'm going to substitute in this equation. So the answer of Tn that I will be getting will be n raised to the power of 1 by 2 cube plus 1, and I'm going to copy these two ones from above. So I will be getting plus 1 plus 1. Now what I'll see is that in the third step, I get 3 over here, and the number of times that 1 has been provided is also 3. So if I'll execute my whole statement for k times until the stopping condition is met, I can say that Tn is equals to T n raised to the power of 1 by 2k plus 1. How many times this will be coming? Up to k times. This is my equation 4. Now I have to check that this has to be equals to my stopping condition. See, we have said that my stopping condition is 2. So I can say that n raised to the power 1 by 2k is equals to 2. I say that let's suppose my n is equals to 2 raised to the power of m. What we are going to do is basically we are putting it into some powers of what I am having on my right hand side. So I was having 2, so I have said that let's suppose this n is equals to 2 raised to the power of m. So now my equation changes into 2 raised to the power of m is equals to T 2 raised to the power of m into 1 by 2 raised to the power of k plus, this was k, I can write k as it is. K into 1 is equals to k. Right? So now, again we'll check what my stopping condition is. So my stopping condition is when this value is equals to 2. So I can say that now 2 m by 2 raised to the power of k is equals to suppose 2 raised to the power of 1. Now just check that when the bases are same, powers are equal, we know that if a raised to the power of b is a raised to the power of c, we can say that b is equals to c. So I can say that m by 2k is equals to 1 and m is equals to 2 raised to the power of k. So the value of k that I will be getting is log m base 2. From this statement 6, I can say that if n is equals to 2 raised to the power of m and I take log on both the sides, I can say that m log 2, I can say that the value of m is equals to log n base 2. Substituting this to my original equation, this was my original equation, I can say that Tn was equals to T n raised to the power of 1 by 2k plus k. This I have substituted to 1, so this becomes substituted to 2, so this becomes T of 2 plus some k. So I can say that Tn is equals to k. Now the value of k that I was obtaining was this. So it is equals to log m base 2. Now I am having m over here and I have to replace it with n. So the value of m is equals to log n base 2. So I can say that Tn is equals to log of log n base 2.